This is one of the attached leaflets. It's right, isn't it, looking down the right-hand side of the document, is a leaflet produced by the Hackney Community Defence Association. It's advertising a public meeting entitled Fighting the Lawmen. And if we look down the text on the left-hand side, in April 1991, a Scotland Yard inquiry was set up to investigate allegations of drug dealing, theft, and conspiracy to pervert the course of justice by Stoke Newington police officers. Since then, one police officer has been charged with theft and VAT fraud. One ex-Stoke Newington officer shot himself dead. 3 officers have been suspended from duty. 8 officers were transferred from Stoke Newington on one day. Hackney Community Defence Association has conducted its own investigation. It has discovered officers have illegally confiscated drugs and the proceeds from dealing. Officers have supplied street-level dealers with drugs. Officers ran a protection from prosecution racket. Officers fabricated evidence against people who got in their way. Come to this meeting to find out more and hear 4 innocent people who suffered at the hands of police. Stopping there, it's right, isn't it, that in this period, the Stoke Newington police station had an infamous reputation.
Absolutely.
Did you attend the meeting?
For this particular meeting?
Yes.
I'm guessing I must have. I was also at the HQ, and I also put in, you should find several other reports which I wrote, especially on these issues, explaining that action needed to be taken about the drug dealing of officers going on. This should be in your pack there somewhere, I'm guessing, because this is one of the things that I wish to stamp out, hence the report.
If we move now to document 28231, tab 103, this is an event pro forma which appears to have been based upon the leaflet we've just looked at, because it is about the same event, Fighting the Lawmen. It just says the HCDA is using this occasion to present the results of its investigation into corruption and illegality by police at Stoke Newington, the testimony of 4 people who have allegedly suffered at the hands of police will be heard. So you certainly thought that it merited more than just submitting the leaflet.
Absolutely. I thought it was out-and-out corruption, and I have no reason to think that it wasn't true at that particular stage. I think they even showed me, if I remember correctly, the unit showed me some of their files that they had, and I was pretty much convinced that it was true. Hence, sent out several reports, including this and others, wrote that obviously it should be investigated by the body that does that, which is not Special Branch, of course, because it's a general police thing. So I'm guessing they passed it on to CID through our area liaison.
Can you recall how the circumstances in which you came to be given access to the files?
They brought me in. I knew the individuals. I can't remember them who they are now, but I knew some of the individuals, and they just brought me in. At that stage, I was in SWP, which give you access to a lot of places, because you're an SWP person, and if there was a demonstration that they wanted, they wished for SWP people to be on the demonstration. So therefore, they always guessed, I thought, that to have a friend in the SWP, if they want to demonstrate, is not negative. So that is basically how I would have obtained access. I can't remember exactly how it was, but I remember that I was shocked at what they had, passed it through. We had, as I explained about C Squad, there's an area liaison section of C Squad, which they would then have sanitised the report to pass to the area CID or whatever to deal with this issue.
What was your understanding of the purpose of the Hackney Community Defence Association in showing the files to you as an SWP?
I guess just to get more people on the demonstration if they wanted it or whatever, or just comrades to comrades type of thing.
Is this access that was given to everybody who attended
No, I don't
the
think
meetings?
so. I think I was a black guy. They thought I was okay. I got on with them, and for whatever reason, they showed me their info.
What sort of discussions were you having with your managers in the safe house as this access was developing?
I mean, we weren't going to exploit it any further than what it was. Just that's it, great, fantastic. And I said, something needs to be done about the corruption there. They've got really good info that needs to be looked at and that needs to be dealt with. Something to that. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. I don't know exactly what I said.
Sure. And what was the reaction, as far as you can recall, of your managers?
I think they said, great, area liaison.
We don't, in fact, have any reports of the underlying intelligence to support these allegations. Are you...
Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying about that. The underlying...
We've got the reports I've just shown you.
Correct, but you don't have any others.
We don't have a report from you saying, I've had access to files, this is what they show, distributed to area liaison.
No, I wouldn't put distributed area liaison. I would have just said, this is what I've got. I would have put the reports in as I have these. There's probably, as I said, I think there's others that should have gone. Now, as you know, when Special Branch was disbanded in 2008, a load of files were shredded. That may have been some of them, because the security service took the files they wanted and some of the others were shredded.
Would this have been intelligence that would have been of interest to the security service?
Probably not, which is why it probably was shredded.
Do you know... well, first of all, are you absolutely sure that you made such a report?
Absolutely.
Secondly, do you know what was done with that intelligence?
I don't have a clue.
Did you ever get any feedback of any kind?
When I'm in the field, and that was the same for the security service reports when they were saying good work. When you're in the field, you don't want in your head a whole lot of things about what's happening with your report. You don't want that. You just want a clear mind, as clear as you can, just to get on with the job you're doing. It's difficult enough to keep your sanity without trying to put things in your mind. I've reported what it is. It's up to them, the desk, the area liaison is a section of a desk, for them to deal with their issues. It's not my issue, it's their issue.